Hello everyone, مرحبا and thank you for watching Edupedia word videos. Let's speak Arabic by Hiba Abu Ni'aj. Today we are going to learn about the adjectives. So, by the end of this lesson you will be able to say the adjectives in the masculine and the feminine form, and you will be able to create phrases and sentences using nouns and adjectives. Let's get started. فلنبدأ. Let's start with some basic adjectives. We have صغير, صغير, صغير. صغير is small. The opposite is كبير, كبير, كبير. صغير small, كبير big. صغير and كبير. قصير, قصير, قصير. قصير is short. طويل, طويل, طويل is tall or long. قصير and طويل. خفيف, خفيف, خفيف is light. ثقيل is heavy. ثقيل, ثقيل. خفيف and ثقيل. جديد, جديد, جديد is new. قديم, قديم, قديم is old. جديد and قديم. سريع, سريع, سريع is fast. بطيء, بطيء, بطيء is slow. سريع, بطيء. سمين, سمين, سمين is fat. نحيف, نحيف, نحيف is thin. سمين and نحيف. واسع, واسع, واسع means wide. ضيق, ضيق, ضيق is narrow. واسع and ضيق. قوي, قوي, قوي strong. ضعيف, ضعيف, ضعيف is weak. قوي and ضعيف. So, these are the adjectives that we have learned so far. We have صغير, small. كبير, big. قصير, short. طويل, tall. خفيف, light. ثقيل, heavy. جديد, new. قديم, old. سريع, fast. بطيء, slow. سمين, fat. نحيف, thin. واسع, wide. ضيق, narrow. قوي, strong. ضعيف, weak. So all of these adjectives are in the masculine form. How to change them into feminine? Well, to change the adjectives from masculine to feminine, you will follow the regular adjective rule, which is adding ta marbuta at the end of the masculine adjective to get the feminine one. Remember that we have two shapes of ta marbuta. One is attached and the other is detached. So we use this shape of ta marbuta when the masculine adjective ends with a, wa, da, the, ra, or za. So when it ends with one of the special letters or one of the naughty letters. So صغير, in the feminine form it becomes صغيرة. صغير, صغيرة. So ta marbuta at the end has ha sound. صغير, صغيرة. كبير, كبيرة. قصير, قصيرة. طويل, طويلة. خفيف, خفيفة. ثقيل, ثقيلة. جديد جديدة. قديم قديمة. سريع سريعة. بطيء بطيئة. سمين سمينة. نحيف نحيفة. واسع واسعة. ضيق ضيقة. قوي قوية. ضعيف ضعيفة. So, we have learned the adjectives in the masculine form, and we have learned how to change them into feminine by adding ta marbuta at the end. Now, creative phrases and sentences using nouns and adjectives. Well, when you want to create phrases or sentences using adjectives, you have to take into your consideration two things. The first thing, that the adjective must be in agreement with the noun it modifies in gender and plurality. Second, the adjectives in Arabic come after the noun. First, let's see how to create an indefinite phrase like a tall boy. Tall is طويل. Boy is ولد. So in Arabic, a tall boy, you say it like a boy tall. You put the noun first, then the adjective. A tall boy is ولد طويل. ولد طويل. And ولد طويل is an indefinite phrase. Now, adding more adjectives in Arabic is an easy thing because you have to add the conjunction wa, which means and that's it. Here we have an example. A tall and a strong boy, it is ولد طويل وقوي. If you need to add more adjectives, you will say ولد طويل وقوي وشجاع وجميل so you have to add more adjectives, you have to add wa in between the adjectives. Now, let's make a definite phrase like the tall boy. What you have to do is to add the definite article al, which means the, for both noun and adjective. So the tall boy is الولد الطويل. Here, the, which means L, you have to add it to ولد and to طويل. You have to add it to the noun and to the adjective. الولد الطويل, it's a definite phrase. Now it's the time to make a sentence using adjectives like the boy is tall. It is in Arabic الولد طويل. Here you have to combine a definite noun to an indefinite adjective to get is our sentence. الولد, which is the definite noun. طويل, it is an indefinite adjective. الولد طويل means the boy is tall and it is a sentence. More examples using adjectives. The tall boy is strong. The translation الولد الطويل قوي. Here we combine a definite phrase which is الولد الطويل to indefinite adjective which is قوي. الولد الطويل قوي, it is a sentence, means the tall boy is strong. How to say this boy is tall? For this, we have two versions to say this. One for masculine words, which is هذا, and one for feminine words, which is هذه. Here we are going to use هذا. This boy is tall. هذا ولد طويل. هذا ولد طويل. It is a sentence and it means this boy is tall. Now, that boy is tall. For that, there are two ways to say it. One for masculine words, which is ذلك, ذلك, and one for feminine words, which is تلك, تلك. We have ذلك, masculine, تلك for feminine. And here, because we are talking about a boy, we are going to use ذلك. That boy is tall. ذلك ولد طويل. And it is a sentence. ذلك ولد طويل. He is a tall boy. In Arabic, هو ولد طويل. هو ولد طويل. He means هو and he is still هو. He is a tall boy. هو ولد طويل, and it is a sentence. We have learned how to make definite phrase, indefinite phrase, and how to make sentences using adjectives. Now, let's see the same sentences in the feminine form. The first one, a tall girl, which is here indefinite phrase. A tall girl, بنت طويلة. Again, noun first, the adjective after. Here we have two adjectives and there is and in between. A tall and a strong girl. It is بنت طويلة وقوية. Always remember, because bint is feminine, you are going to use the feminine form of the adjective طويلة وقوية. The tall girl, it is definite phrase. It is البنت الطويلة by adding L to the noun and to the adjective. The girl is tall. Here we have a sentence. So you are going to say البنت طويلة. The noun, which is البنت, is definite. طويلة, the adjective, it is indefinite. And in that combination it produces is or are sentence. The tall girl is strong. البنت الطويلة قوية. البنت الطويلة, that phrase is definite. قوية, which is the adjective, and it is indefinite. البنت الطويلة قوية means the tall girl is strong, and it is a sentence. This girl is tall. هذه بنت طويلة. We use هذه because بنت is feminine. هذه بنت طويلة. This girl is tall. Now that girl is tall. تلك بنت طويلة. That we use تلك because we are talking about feminine word بنت. تلك بنت طويلة, and it means that girl is tall. She is a tall girl. She or she is means in Arabic هي. هي بنت طويلة. She is a tall girl. So in this lesson we have learned some adjectives, some basic adjectives in the masculine form. We have learned how to change them into feminine, and we have learned how to make definite, indefinite phrases and how to create sentences. So that's all about adjectives. Remember that any change in the definite article would change the meaning of the sentence or the phrase. Thank you for watching. شكرا للمتابعة, and see you next lesson. مع السلامة.